All right, call this meeting to order at 7:03 p.m. We did a roll call, please.
President Lee.
Here.
Trustee Tejada.
Here.
Trustee Walker.
Here.
Student Trustee Alvarado.
Here.
Student Trustee Perez.
Here. Great. Thank you very much. All right, can I get an approval on the agenda? No changes to the agenda, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second. All those in favor? Aye. All right, we'll talk about the minutes. Item 4A, meeting minutes of October 12th and meeting minutes of October 17th. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes from October 12th and October 17th.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
I abstain for the minutes of October 12th because I was not present.
Okay. All right, so item 5A, board report. We will start with our student trustees. So Trustee Perez, do you have a report out this evening on things that have occurred at Terranova?
Turn on your mic.
For Terranova, we have a Black Student Union Halloween haunted house. We recently also had a skull game, which is a football game where we compete with Half Moon Bay, and a rally. And we also have a few clubs such as Students in Action, which do Project Dream Boxes, and Latinos Unidos, which do they give out horchata to students. And overall, we also have the Bat Drive, which is where we put coins into like these boxes and we get spirit points for that.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Trustee Alvarado.
Yeah. So we recently just finished our blood drive with Stanford, which was pretty exciting. This Saturday we have a food drive, which I'm very excited to because I will be participating. Thursday we have an open house for 8th graders. And something about like can collection to give to charity. So, yeah.
Great, thank you. Trustee Walker.
Thank you. I've recently been spending a lot of time at Oceana High School because I'm a parent and because I'm a board member. I attended open house last week at Oceana. I got to see the cheer team perform. It was really exciting. There are a lot of people with a lot of questions about the schools. I had a good time. I think Oceana presented itself well. I would go back to open house at Jefferson on Thursday, but I cannot, unfortunately. Also, I attended student advisory yesterday. And like Superintendent Presta, it was a highlight of my week. I was looking forward to maybe going again. Thank you.
Let's see. So I also attended the Student Advisory Council meeting last night. It was, I always love hearing from the students. We had special presenters. So Dr. Robinson, Ms. Siaudine, and Mr. Murphy, who were presenting on, they wanted to get feedback from the students on the state seal of civic engagement, which is new. And they wanted to start out the process by talking to the students. And they had so many great ideas. I was very proud of them. And there are things that I would, of course, I'm not on the campus and I'm not a student, I would never think of. But that's why you need a student point of view and student voice on this. And it was a very good meeting. And that's also my report for the subcommittee.
Okay. Awesome. For me, I was able to attend the Bayshore Block Party a couple of weeks ago, which was actually a fantastic event, being able to just again support the work that our feeder district is doing. And it was just a great community event in Daly City. And then Vice President Salhoudin and I were able to present on of what we've done with the work we've done with 705 Ceremony to the Redwood City School District Board last week, because they are embarking on their own educator housing project. And so it was good for us to be able to share the work that we've done and to also support them in the work that they've begun to do. So it was all in all, a good couple of weeks. Deputy Superintendent Van Rapport, anything to add?
No, nothing to report. Thank
Okay,
you.
great. And we do not have an AFT 1481 report this evening and no other subcommittee report outs. So we will move on to consent. Is there a motion to approve consent?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. All right. And now item number 8, public comment. Do you have any blue cards this evening?
We do. We have a public comment from Chester Haley. Come up to the microphone. And as you can see, we have 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes to speak. And because it's not an agendized item, then we cannot actually respond to you regarding.
I'm just gonna share something.
Thank you.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, Board of Trustees. My name is Chester Haley. I'm a representative for the Carpenters Union, Local 217. I'm speaking on behalf of approximately 36,000 carpenter men and women across the Northern California. I'm here tonight to voice our values as a union member and to make sure responsible contractors will be used in the future projects in Daly City community. That they honor area standards and give our brothers and sisters the proper livable wage they deserve. Carpenters deserve to earn fair wage with medical and retirement benefits that allow workers and their families to live in the communities they work in. To continue to have local opportunities and avoid huge commutes to provide for their families, those wages will be reinvested back into the community as they spend their earnings. And their tax dollars will help fund local schools and governments. A few more of our values come with a commitment to our apprenticeship program to guarantee we will continue to have a trained, skilled, and experienced workforce that is able to complete high quality projects in a safe and timely manner, to provide opportunity for career paths for many men and women who have or will go through our apprenticeship program. We additionally proudly participate in the Helmets to Hard Hat program for our veterans returning from service. Construction workers look forward to more than their income. They are excited to have a chance to revitalize their own communities. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to item 9A. 9A1 specifically memorandum of understanding approvals, San Mateo Community College District, Middle College at Skyline College. Deputy Superintendent Baca.
Good evening, President Lee. Good evening, members of the board. Before you this evening is an approval of a memorandum of understanding with the San Mateo Community College, which will enable us to initiate the soft launch of a middle college program for 11th grade students through Skyline College in the spring of 2024. The middle college program provides an alternative educational pathway, allowing students to fulfill high school graduation requirements while concurrently enrolled in college courses at Skyline College. Joining us tonight is Martina Goodman Center, Director of Middle College Program at Skyline College, and she will present essential information about the program and address any questions you may have. And without further ado, Ms. Center Goodman.
Thank you. Good evening, Superintendent Van Rapport, President Lee, trustees, cabinet, and community. Again, my name is Martina Goodman, and I'm the director for the Skyline Middle College program. It's my pleasure this evening to be with you to let you know more about our program and how it benefits students, especially those that have been historically underrepresented, and why Jefferson Union High School District should consider allowing their students to participate in our program.
I'm sorry to interrupt you for a second. I wanted to let you know that we have a translator that translates our presentations to the community.
So talk slower.
A little bit. Thank you.
I will. I'm sorry. I'm nervous too. And question, am I going to be clicking the slides? This or
The arrow.
Thank you. Okay. What is Middle College? Middle College at Skyline is where students take control of their education through the partnership with our local high school districts and the San Mateo County Community College District. The partnership provides 11th and 12th grade students with an exciting and challenging learning environment where they are able to accelerate their academic successes by completing their high school graduation requirements, begin accumulating college credits, and develop their career goals. This is our middle college team. I'm the director of the program. We do have an office assistant, our own personal academic counselor, 2 retention specialists, and then at the bottom are our high school teachers. Our mission, vision, and goals for the middle college program is that the Middle College at Skyline College's vision is to ensure that students are empowered to become contributing members of society and to achieve academic and career success through intellectual, personal, and ethical growth. The mission is that Middle College at Skyline is to ensure students graduate from high school and are prepared for college and careers through the integration of high school, college, career technical education, and real-world experiences. Some of our student learning outcomes include earning their high school diploma, completing the bare minimum of 9 college units each semester with a grade point average of a 2.0, establish college and career goals, social and emotional lifelong learners, and to be global learners as well. This slide represents our middle college student population. Currently, we do have 88 students in our program. We have 44 female, 42 male, and 2 non-binary. We do have 3 English language learners. We do support 10 students that have IEPs and 504 plans. 49 of our students are first generation and 32 come from socially, economically disadvantaged families. And then those are our demographics. So we represent Hispanic, Middle Eastern, White, African American, Pacific Islander, Asian, and Filipino. I'm not going to read all of this, but to all of you, but our middle college program is really dedicated to supporting our students. And when they come into our program, we want to make sure that they do have social and emotional wellness. That's very important to us. So our framework in our in our high school classes are infused with the social and emotional learning program. We do provide real world learning experiences. We do believe that when students come into our program that they deserve to learn about what's going on in the world around them right now and tie it into our curriculum. And we also want our students to feel welcome and safe. We do have a wide population of students that are discovering themselves, and that's why they choose to come to our program. So we do want to make sure that they do feel safe, welcome, and encouraged to know that they belong in college. Some of the benefits of our program is that students are able to take classes on the Skyline College campus. They earn college credit while they're in high school. They have access to a wide variety of classes that wouldn't necessarily be offered to them at their traditional high school. We do provide increased individualized attention and support for our students. We really focus on them building community, friendships, and leadership skills. Students entering as juniors can really earn anywhere from 24 to 60 transferable college units by the time they graduate. We provide each student with a $250 book voucher each semester for them to purchase or rent their books. And then we do provide each student with a Chromebook or an iPad to use while they're in our program. Our curriculum, I feel, is really unique. It's culturally relevant and it focuses on providing the students that we serve, again, with real world learning experiences through diversity, social justice, inclusivity, and community building while learning about themselves, their peers, and their community. And through this, we feel as though it helps them develop their voice, lets them feel empowered and included. This one's a little... I hope you guys all have it, but it really kind of lines out that they're guaranteed to get 24 college units no matter what. if they follow the IGETC. So when the students come into our program, we really focus on first looking at their high school transcript, seeing what they need, and if they're missing anything, graduation requirements. So we fulfill those courses first, and then we build in English, math, history, and psychology as some of our cohorted classes for our students. So if they follow this, even if they did the bare minimum, they'll have a guaranteed 24 college credits. But they only need 60 to transfer, and most of them hit that in our program. So this is kind of the roadmap of our program. So in 11th grade, they do take English 11, U.S. history, but they get History 201 college credit for that course. We have our elective, which is student success. That's our built-in class where students are able to it's like a study hall, but then it also focuses on them coming into our program and feeling comfortable and making sure that they feel good. And then we do provide math and communications, and then it kind of goes through the little roadmap of the courses that we do offer. Middle college math. Now, I know many of you have dual enrollment in your program and students are taking different courses. We have eliminated Math 120. So we've built in the supports, knowing that the students that come into our program need the third year of math. And we want to make sure that they feel supported. And while they're taking transfer level math, we have built in supports, which is peer teams, which is middle college students that have already completed that course. So they come in and work with the students. We have SIs and embedded tutors for the math courses. And then we do have the Learning Center tutors as well. So there's about 4 to 5 different supports that the students can use to make sure that they're passing the transfer level math, and then continue on depending if they're a math major or if they're majoring in like STEM or just regular. This is a sample schedule. So in the morning time is high school. It's usually flip-flops, English and history. So half of the class would be in English, the other half would be in U.S. history. And then the yellow is where they sit down with our academic counselor and build in their schedule. So some classes of the college classes could be Monday through Friday. Some could be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. And it just depends on how they build it. And in the afternoon time is our student success class. Some of our curriculum highlights that I'm really proud of that I did want to share with you is that we do TED Talks where they are in front of a live audience, and the students do put on their own TED Talks that they put together in their English class. We have our students put on a history art symposium in their U.S. history classes. They have a middle college market day. They've been award winners for the C-SPAN documentary series. And every year they enter that competition as part of our 12th grade government class. They do English 112 and 110 podcast and USOR presentations that are part of the college campus. And then we do have job shadowing, mock interviews. The students complete a student portfolio by the time they leave our program. And when they graduate, they will have completed transfer level math and English. Some of the support services, I know many of you might wonder, how are they going to be supported on a college campus? So we do have our Educational Access Center, which provides students that have an IEP or a 504 plan, or might just have a different learning style. We want them to feel that they're welcome and can be successful in our program. So we do provide them with that. Our teachers do have open office hours. So after they're done teaching, they do stay on campus for 3 more additional hours to provide one-on-one with the students or to do group work or talk with them. We do have personal counseling and academic counseling as well. And then again, we have the academic coaching and tutoring for our students to make sure that they are successful in our program. Something that I feel makes our program unique is our retention specialist. So as each student comes into our program, we have dedicated 11th and 12th grade retention specialists that work really hard with the students to get to know them and to make sure that they're transitioning into our program. You know, sometimes students come into the program and they think they know what it's all about, and then they are shocked or just not ready for the challenge. And so we really do have work with them. And so the retention specialist helps them transition. They meet with the parents. They're the ones that is the liaison between the home high schools and making sure that they're meeting all the graduation requirements. We do have a middle college lounge, which is our hub where the students can study, get tutoring, print papers, and meet with the academic counselor. And it's open every day to them from 7:30 in the morning until 5 p.m. Our goals are the high school diploma. We want them to, if we can, make sure that they're hitting that 39. They're going to get the guaranteed 24, but we want to hit the 39, which is more than the halfway mark of transfer units needed. And then after they graduate, we support them through the A through G process, but we also want to make sure if they choose to stay at Skyline, that they are able to obtain their associate's degree or certificate and then use the TAG program to transfer into one of these 6 UCs. Some of the high school experiences that we provide at middle college is that even though the student is not attending the home high schools anymore, they still get to participate in sports and clubs and go to the dance and proms, because I know those things are important to the students. So we work really hard with the home high schools to ensure that they have those opportunities. And then within our own program, we do have clubs, volunteering. We do go on field trips. We visit 3 to 4 different UCs or CSU campuses each year. And we do, many of our students participate in the Skyline College clubs on campus. So they are part of the Skyline College community as well. And some of our students have held the position in the associated students at Skyline. Previous middle college students have been president, secretary, ambassadors, and commissioner of activities. And they also can work on the Skyline College campus. And these are just some of the class of 2023 highlights that I'm proud of. I'm not going to read them all to you, but you can see that a lot of them have graduated with over 4.0 grade point averages. We had 17 of them that were part of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society at Skyline. 27 of them received academic scholarships. We had 41 students that year from South San Francisco Unified and 14 from San Mateo Union High School District that graduated. And then these are the colleges that they were accepted into, although 40 of them chose to stay at Skyline to continue to take advantage of the Skyline Promise and the free college. And this is my last slide, but this is a quote that I really enjoyed from one of our students, Elisa, who graduated. And she said, middle college opened my eyes and made it possible for me to see all the potential and talent that I had inside. It allowed me to break out of my shell, have a voice, and learn new things and get a head start and begin planning for my future. And now, if you guys have any questions, and I know I still spoke fast, but I apologize.
Great. Thank you so much for your presentation. Opening it up to the board, including student trustees, if there's any comments or questions on the presentation.
I just have a question. How does this differ from how counselors, like how students reach out to counselors and personally apply to Skyline? So what does the middle college program specify?
So middle college is where you would come onto our campus and you're there every day. So you'd be leaving your home high school and you're there from about 8:10 until 2, 3 o'clock, depending on how you set up your schedule. A little earlier, sometimes it just depends. But yeah, you would be doing everything, the rest of your 11th and 12th grade high school requirements and then college classes. Mm-hmm.
So would this be after high school or it can be during high school?
It's during high school. So it looks like you attend Jefferson High School. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then you would apply to come to our program. So all the students that we currently serve, they've all left their home high schools. They're still part of their home high school. Like your diploma would still come from Jefferson, and you could go to prom and all that stuff, but they attend every day, Monday through Friday at Skyline College. So they have integrated schedule of high school and college.
Is this different from dual enrollment?
So they're slightly similar. Dual enrollment is where mostly, I believe that the college professor comes to your school and they teach the course at your school. And so you receive the dual credit. This is where you're leaving your home high school and you're coming onto the Skyline College campus. So that's kind of where they differ, but they do both offer you college credit. Mm-hmm. Question?
Yeah.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
This looks like a great opportunity. I kind of have two questions.
Okay.
Is there a certain group of students or a certain type of student who tends to apply to the middle college program? And is there a certain type of student or a certain group of students who you think could benefit who don't traditionally become part of the middle college program?
So the students that apply to our program, I can say it's a mix. We have the really super high achieving student that's like that 4.0 student or 3.0 that really wants to take advantage and get that head start. And then we do have students that come in this year. I have one that came in with like a 1.9, but was ready for that challenge and is actually doing really well in our program. So we try to give every student opportunity. The only factor that will really stop a student from getting into our program is if we can't see a way out of a hole that they've dug themselves in, possibly. And that could mean like failing a whole bunch of classes before that we don't offer for them to be able to make up. If I was going to select a demographic that I felt as though would be beneficial to coming into our program, I would like to see more African-American students in our program and taking advantage of the program because that's our lowest population in our program. So I'm hoping as we now, hopefully you guys accept having students coming from Jefferson Union High School District, that we will hit a little bit more of that population of students, being that our middle college program was put in place to offer North County students the opportunity to see themselves in college.
Thank you.
Great. It's good to see you again. Great presentation. Oh boy. So say probably I've been on the board entering my 10th year, and probably about 9 years ago, the principal for the middle college at, I believe, Kenyatta, there's one there, or CSM.
It might be CSM has a middle college principal.
Okay, so he said to me, when are you guys going to have a middle college at Skyline? Because we have so many students from your area who want to come to our middle college, and we don't have room for them. We just can't. Mm-hmm. And I approached, I was new on the board. I didn't really know what middle college was. I asked about it here and was not receptive. But then we would occasionally get families who would come to us and say, why don't you have a middle college program? Because I think my child would actually benefit more from that. She's not into the high school experience. She would like to be on a college campus and would probably get more out of it, but she can't attend because she's in this district. So I'm really excited for this opportunity for our students. I like that there are built-in supports to help students succeed, that once they've committed, like you said, some of them don't realize how hard it is because you're in college. You're taking college courses. It is no longer just high school, but the benefits are enormous, I think. And I guess one of my questions is, so are we looking at, if we adopt this, are we looking at just a small cohort of Jefferson Union High School District students? It's just 10?
We're starting a soft launch with 10 students, and we will evaluate. And my guess is that it's another MOU will come before you to increase the number of students.
Okay.
Great. I already have 4 of your students that have already inquired.
Is that right?
Yes. So so there's some that are hoping, they're keeping their fingers crossed that you guys agree.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I went to Skyline, and it's much nicer now. It's such a beautiful campus. It was kind of run down when I went there, but it's a beautiful campus now, and I'm really glad you have this. And then the Skyline Promise program is so it offers so many opportunities for our students, I think. Thank you.
So how did we come up with the number that we took for the soft launch? Did we actively recruit certain students or?
We have not recruited. Once this is approved, our communication is ready to roll tomorrow and start advertising. Our school counselors are aware that this is going before you tonight. So they may have spoken with some of the students already. So they're very excited.
Can I ask another question? It's I think for Ms. Baca. So we're talking about students who are currently in 10th grade.
11th
So when would they start?
January.
January.
And these are students these students will just simply apply into the program if the counselor. So when we advertise, students will come talk to their counselors at their home schools and then apply, or how does that process work?
So the application is live on our website. So they would meet with their high school counselor and say that they're interested in the program. Within our application, the student fills it out and provides their counselor's information. And so then I send out the email to the counselor, which it has a packet that they kind of just punch in different, like this transcript and how they feel about the student maybe coming to the program, because they will know that student. And then from there, we reach out to the student also receives an email letting them know we received their application. And then it asks, it has a form for their parent to fill out. And then it also has where they submit like a writing sample about why, like there's 2 prompts on there about middle college. And then generally we have an interview process, but we're not doing that process for the soft launch because we want them I will meet with them and the parent to kind of discuss the program and go over it and then get them on board to be able to start in January. But the full application generally involves a parent-student interview as well. Mm-hmm.
So in the grant, we've got money for 10 11th graders and 10 12th graders. So we'll start with a cohort of 10 this spring with the idea that we would then have 10 new juniors.
It might be more than 10, depending on how many they will accept. And with this pilot program, we're actually using our early college, middle college grant that we received from the state, and hoping that, it will continue after that.
This is great. I'm very, very excited. And can you just clarify for me the transfer agreement guarantee to the 6 UCs? Is that specific for middle college students, or is that just in general?
That's in general. Okay. But when they leave our program, now that we've incorporated more college credits, like this year, graduating students that started in 11th grade, I have already 4 of them that are going to be receiving their associate's degree when they graduate from 12th grade. And then the rest of them will have, like I said, between definitely 24, though that's the minimum, but anywhere from 39 and credits up to the 60 transferable ones just need to transfer into a 4-year UC. But many choose to stay at Skyline because some are still unsure what they want to do. And then they can take advantage of the tag agreement because they will have stayed in Skyline. So then they're guaranteed enrollment in one of those 6 UCs.
That's really great.
Yeah. And then some students prefer to do a certificate program for a career pathway. Yeah. That's great.
Great. Trustee Alvarado.
Yeah. So just a quick question. Would this program be like an every day after school? And from what time to what time?
No, it's every day from 8 a.m., in the morning time until about 2 p.m. in the afternoon time. So it's your full school day would be at Skyline. But if you were part of how you're the student trustee, or if you were a part of a club or any of those things, you're still able to do those things at your home high school.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to ask, so does middle college have a student wellness or a mental health support group system, or do you go to do you rely on Skyline and their institution for that?
So our middle college so at Skyline College, we do have our, our personal counseling and health and wellness centers. So our students do receive services from them. Just today, they did have a workshop put on for them around suicide and different things for our students. So we wanted to make that available for them. But yes, so our home high schools still provide like those services if needed, but we do have counselors at Skyline College that provide that type of counseling or wellness services for students who might be in having some type of stress or something.
And so aside from the Middle College Lounge is the only designated space for just the middle college students, but the classrooms could be just anywhere on campus. So they're fully part of the college life there.
So for the 11, so in the building that we're in right now, because our building's being renovated, we have kind of like a wing. So there are the 11th grade in the morning time, the 11th grade high school classes are there. All the teachers' offices are in the same area, as well as my office. And then like our receptionist, that type of stuff is all there. But if they're taking like a psychology class or something else, then they would be in on the regular Skyline College campus. But we do follow the school districts like that we're partnered with, like their grading policy and everything. So we do have progress reports and report cards, and the college professors know when we reach out, oh, they have like maybe 5 or 10 middle college students in their class because they have to fill out the progress report as well.
Great. That's good to know. Yeah. Any other questions? Since this is an action item, we do need a motion to approve the MOU.
Motion to approve the memorandum of understanding, San Mateo County Community College District, Middle College of Skyline College.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Super exciting. Thank you.
Yep. Look forward to seeing how this goes in the next few weeks. So if you roll this out.
We do have some stuff for you. Swag bags.
Ooh.
You're part of us. So they're here to wear the right colors.
Yes, you did. Matches your hair.
I don't know if I can bring that home. My daughter's a senior. Might not like that too much.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
You picked the right meeting to come to.
Exactly. Very nice.
Okay, very cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for the
Thank
presentation and the lovely parting gifts. And again, we're just very excited about this new partnership. Long time coming. All right, we will move on to item 9B1, Human Resources, the 2024-25, 25-26, 26-27 school year calendars. And I can't believe we're talking about 2027. So Ms. Lujan.
Good evening, everyone. Before you this evening are the next 3 school years of calendars. Thanks to some lovely support from Ms. Johnson and Deputy Superintendent Van Raphorst and wonderful collaboration with AFT 1481. We think that we are presenting balanced semesters, balanced quarters, and just well-balanced calendars in general.
Great. Any questions on the calendars? Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion to approve these 3 calendars all the way up to 27.
I have to ask it because parents always ask us this. Did we coordinate with our feeder districts?
Wonderful question, and thank you for that. So part of our impetus behind getting this done is our feeders are asking. So our feeders have not approved any calendars. They're waiting for us to take the first action, and then they will follow suit.
Great.
So what you're saying is blame the feeders, not us.
Because they always. Awesome. Great work.
Yeah. So is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great, thank you. Item number 9B2, MOU approvals 2024 health benefits. Director Lujan.
Good evening, everyone. So this evening before you is the memorandum of understanding regarding the 2024 healthcare benefits. We did see some big increases, but thanks to some collaboration with AFT 1481 and the district, we have come to an agreement on healthcare options for all our employees.
Great, any questions? Not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion to approve the memorandum of I can't read, I'm sorry. Memorandum of Understanding Approvals, 2024 Health Benefits.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. All right. And back to you, Director Lujan, job description update, campus supervisor.
Well, thank you. The next item before you is an update to the job description for campus supervisor. We updated this job description because the previous job description still was titled campus security, which was greatly outdated. So we updated the title as well as some of the job duties to better align with our practices when we think about redirecting students for their own success.
Excellent.
Any questions or
I have a quick question.
Go for it.
How many campus supervisors are there at Oceana?
Two.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. There's others that I know off the top of my head.
Generally, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. And your final item, job description update, family liaison, Director Lujan.
Thank you. This final job description is an update to what was previously the parent liaison, which we felt was very limiting. And so we wanted to update the title to be more inclusive, and then also just update it to ensure that the duties actually matched what the person was doing in the position. So we are excited about this update.
Their motion to approve with no discussion.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Great. Any consideration of future agenda items?
No, not for me.
None for me.
Okay. As there is none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Does that mean we have to leave?
Yeah, that actually does mean that, actually.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned at 7:44 p.m.
Don't have to